Good evening there, friends, and welcome to the People's Proletarian Petroleum Polluted Plutonium Prefecture. Cheers. Or rather, not cheers at all, because we're completely dry in the nation. Every pub is out of beer and it's no good. I have sent the ship off to get a new load, but since we have grain, and we're actually growing grain, it's time to start brewing our own beer, I think. So that maybe that won't happen again, that we lose. So, and then around here somewhere people will walk to this place, right? Yeah, all of these can. I have 32 workers. That sounds a lot. Oh, this is what we have. So we take in grain and we make beer. Here maybe somewhere. I think so. Food, alcohol, and crops. A distillery. A brewery. Let's call it. Yes, we need a warehouse too. Could we make use of the railroad to get the crops in? We probably could, but no, we passengers on the rails this time, apparently. I think maybe if we put the warehouse down here, somewhere. Actually, maybe you'd want, if you could get it in between here, you can't get it in. That's no problem because this road is free. So we can change our minds. Plenty. Well and good. But what was it? A distillery? Food? Yeah. You call it a distillery. Yeah, you have well, it was the warehouse first, though. Yeah, it was. The way I figure is we try and get the distillery as far away from town as possible. It will pollute a little bit, not a lot. We won't be selling this stuff. And once we made a batch, we will be good for quite a while. Yes, could you put the goddamn warehouse down anytime soon? Get going on it. You can probably mirror this and get... yes. That. And eventually, one day, there will be a nice street going all the way up here. Not today, though. Today, for now, we have them as simplest possible roads. That should be enough to get them started. Yes, it should. So, what we do now then? Now I got a notice here on the market about the market situation that the price of oil is going up. Only for 20 days. I sent the ships off immediately. I don't know what. It takes months to unload them. This year, and oil. It has happened, and it's gone. Whilst we're constantly have a ship somewhere unloading some petroleum-related product, we did not make it to hit the price top. Oh, such is it. I think to refine, we have $9.5 billion and dollars and half a billion rubles. The only problem is one of the problems is that we can't get coal, for example, in at a quick enough pace. No, have to develop your own coal industry then. Yeah, but what? No, the People's Petroleum Prefecture is already straying into further away things. This has been sent off, by the way. This container ship with as much nuclear fuel and chemicals as we could make in the time frame. Now, I think it was it this year that was sold. Yes. How much did we make them from all this faffing about with all that stuff? 7.4 million rubles worth. Made just about as much from the iron that we just dig out and refine a bit. Chemicals, 6.5. Nuclear fuel, that's not a lot. 22 tons, or whatever it is, 22 of something. 22 nuclear fuel. Yes, it turns out we think that we need, like, how much do you produce a day? 1 ton, and you consume 0.4 tons. So we obviously need another one of these to be real good with this. It's a bit there's a bit of stuff in the way, I would say, but this one here, this is not strictly necessary. We have a vehicle here. This is the vehicle. As you can go here. When you're supposed to do, I put in a distillery and ordered it. It will be a while. Yeah, you go there, you load vehicles and wait and not do what you're doing currently. That's not right at all. That happened. Click that, then there, and then. Yes, now you're going to the fuel fabrication. But it's not possible to get in a second one of these in here, even if we remove this, and there's quite a bit of terrain. No, but train stop and therefore workers, lots and lots of them is right there. And they can walk to this one, but how far is it from the train station to this place? 356 meters, so we don't have a whole lot more to go. 400 is the limit. No, there is no way to get this in. Yeah, because it's not a small thing. And another one is not going to fit here, no matter what or how we do. What about going this side of the... It's supposed to be the forest for the chemicals, which is probably already quite polluted from the chemical factory. But and it will take up a lot of space, productive forest area. Yes, it will. Is it tough? Such is it, or what do we do? Get a tape measure out here for a little bit and see how far we're dealing with. 250 meters there. Okay, now we do have enough reach. There is one word that I think would fit. from the uranium nuclear fuel fabrication. Right. Workers go in on that side. That's then the road is there too. Where we have this need flat terrain. Show you flat terrain, no problem. See if we can see how this the amount of wood available in the forest, or what the amount of wood in the forest. Yes, how that now goes down. If it does, yes, it does. Quite dramatically. So yes. So whatever we need and not much more. Okay. It's going to need a little bit more. Can't build you to infrastructure. You chose the wrong level. You're supposed to go with the level with the road, where that is. I have to go again then. Let's have more higher chairs. Not a very solidaric leader here with the people when they are in a complete dry spell. I'm sitting here drinking beer. Yes, but I'm managing the situation for the betterment of you. So it's okay, maybe. Where were we? Nuclear fuel fabrication. Yes. Advanced industry. This is starting to get somewhere. This bit out here to make this a bit smaller and just do what is necessary. There we go. I think since this is so low volume stuff, we could simply use a distribution office to keep them in supplies and even take the the product will have a dedicated truck waiting around for. Yes. So advanced industry still, and the nuclear fuel fabrication. Now you'll do a hold to flatten terrain. Yes, there we have it. You had electricity, and that's good. Now this is a bit of a mess. This landscape now, it's a bit sharp. So it is what it is. I think we need a footpath. Down here, like 74, or it will be much shorter if I do it. Much shorter, slightly shorter. And if you could join the road, please. Yes. They actually walk slower on road than unlit road than they do on footpaths. If we could, which I think we could. Keep them on. That. That's the wrong construction office. They will have to drive a bit. That's fine. And this is important bit too. I'm so happy now with all the trains rolling around with all this racket. Yeah, that racket they were making. It was peaceful and quiet here before. No, not so much. This is almost like high-speed rail. Watch this, not that anyone is on board, but it just left the station and we're already up to 130. I have to keep it at about 140 over the bridge. Yes, very loud indeed. And we gain up to 150 down the slightly twisty bit. I better keep your brakes at the ready. As we're only at 206 tons, this is incredibly light little train. We are... Yes, and there we have it, back at the station. How many people? Full load. Yes, it gets a full load. So many workers here. Yep. And there comes the next one. These trains are like running the game at high speed almost. They are so damn fast. Even up the hill, it's accelerating to full top speed. But again, we have to slow down. I think we have to slow down a bit for the bridge. Not that much, but we have to slow down to 140 eventually. Just when the locomotive is over the bridge. Red. Oh, it turned green. Okay, it seems fine. I think you should slow down now. Yes. Yeah, the next one got almost full. Do you think a separate distribution of, or can this does nuclear fuel fabrication, but it also does wood from the wood cutting post to that place. Yeah, and we're going to do UF6. That's in containers, so that's more open hull stuff, right? Oh, great, it's compatible. Open hull. Now everything is available here. This, what year is it? 1996. It's a little bit too early for this one, I think. Kenworth. How large is this? Haven't tried this. 1996, yeah, it's about right. But we need something that loads vehicles on its flatbed, or otherwise it's not going to do us any good whatsoever. Oh. We already have this one. Take 2 more of those. And you're going to... Don't need to add this in right here. You're going to unload... what should we call it? Unload nuclear fuel. It's not in here. Vehicles, not in. But you go here, already assigned. Yeah, at the nuclear uranium conversion plant, you load. You can't load. That's a bother if the distribution office can't be used to load vehicles. This can load vehicles on flatbed up to 32 tons. I suppose we'll have to do it the old-fashioned way then. Truck it. Not that complicated. Oh, we have a road vehicles depot right here. Wouldn't you know it? It's pretty damn cluttered here. I can't help but feel that it is quite cluttered. You don't have any coal, but you have 350 workers standing around talking rubbish. The pollution isn't even really bad around the steel mill right now. That's no good. Want this... although it is pretty bad down here around this place. No, this should have the pollution overlay should be one thing, and if you have a pollution monitoring station covering, you get the display. Would be handy. Right. Pollution overlay. Oh. That will be the second nuclear fuel fabrication thing. We turn up the rate a bit. We have like all the chemicals needed, and all this stuff. You have 6, you have plenty. This takes a lot of work and time and effort. Nope. Is there anything else? Yeah, we're waiting for coal. I don't know how it's doing. It might take ages for them to... all 4 ships are beyond the Soviet borders. You're going to load 24,000 tons and you have gotten up to 492. You have 20,000. I don't know if they slow each other down. I've tried to figure out this before, but not been successful. You're the only one that's even close to having something worth going this way. So we take you home. 20,000 tons. Yeah, maybe it will be quicker if we ship them to the west. From the west, ship coal in from the west. But the point is, I want to empty the rubles out and just put everything into the pensions fund. We won't be ever be self-sustained here on everything that we need to keep them happy. Oh, that's it. Should we just check in on the oil refinery? See, it's running at 100% constantly. We're getting a slight build-up of oil over time. We're pumping just a tad more than what we can get rid of or make use of in the refinery, and somewhere out there is a big tanker that usually takes care of that down there in the harbor. Thank you so much for watching. Good night.